I'm a paralegal at Hayes Firm LLC in Chicago, Illinois. Today I am joined with Miss Sarah Buck, who is one of our attorneys here at Hayes Firm. Say hello to everyone, Sarah.
Good morning.
Good morning. So today over coffee, we are going to be asking Sarah, our expert on estate planning, just some intro questions to give us, me, an aspiring law student, and then you, the interested viewer, some insight. So what exactly is estate planning?
Well, estate planning is planning for life's eventualities. We all know that we're not going to be here forever, but we're also planning for times when we're ill, when we can't maybe make decisions for ourselves. Maybe we get in a car accident and we just need help paying our bills, or we're unconscious from that car accident. Someone needs to sign the paperwork consenting to the treatment. And so we have to think about who do we want to give that level of importance, decision-making power. Who do we want to give that to? Who do we trust enough? Who do we love enough to give that power to?
So when I hear about estate planning, I usually think it's just about writing a will. What other documents are in an estate plan?
So everybody should have a power of attorney document. As soon as you turn 18, you become a fully fledged adult with full powers to make your own decisions. Your parents cannot call and make your doctor's appointments. Your parents cannot sign a consent to treatment. As an example, if you're a high school senior and you get injured in maybe a soccer game, you still have to sign those papers even if your arm is broken. Your parent cannot sign those for you. So everyone over the age of 18 should have someone they trust who can help them in times when they need it. And it does not have to be a devastating accident. It could be I broke my arm, the situation I'm thinking of was a broken collarbone. You just have to be ready for that kind of scenario. We also do trusts. One of the major tools that we draft is called a revocable living trust. Okay. And that is a tool you also can use while you're incapacitated, or maybe you're older and you have dementia. But it's a tool that we use to help our clients manage their assets during their lifetime and after their lifetime.
Okay, interesting. When do you recommend someone should think about or start writing their estate plan?
So there's a couple things that happen in your lifetime that you need to think about estate plan. One, you turn 18, or your kids turn 18. You should be talking about that. You get married, you have a first job. And there's so many, I can go down a whole long list.
So it sounds like any big event in your life.
A life event.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's interesting because it seems like new events occur, very, very often in our lives, whether that's, a new job, a new car, new spouse.
Right.
So do you need to update these documents every so often, or can you just leave them the same?
You absolutely should always be updating them, or at least reviewing them after every major life event. Now, we draft our documents such that they will grow with you. Okay. However, you might not like the way that those documents are growing with you as your life changes. So you do have to take a lot of people call us as soon as they have a baby. And that is great. But they also need to be calling us when that child turns 18. Or when maybe something's happened and they realize they now have a special needs child or disabled family member in their life. Those are the times that even if you already have an estate plan, we need to do a quick review and see, does this document still do what you want it to do?
And then the last question that I'll ask you is when I think of estate plans or will writings, I always think, well, can I just write this document myself? Why is it helpful to have someone with this legal background?
Now, this is such a great question because we have AI, which will draft a document for you now. And LegalZoom has been out for years. And all I can say is that I've been on the other side of those. When someone dies, when someone becomes incapacitated, and I have to try to get someone's wishes accomplished in a probate court with this document, and a lot of times it doesn't happen. These documents miss statutory language. These documents miss specific state regulations, and more importantly is these documents miss just the human touch that an attorney can give.
So if you want your wishes actually fulfilled, you do need to ensure that there is proper legal language that will allow that to happen.
Yes, and just as an example, there is specific language that needs to be in every Illinois will, and we have had those wills rejected by judges because the statute, the language almost gets it. It says words that are probably good in every other states, but it's missing the magic language that Illinois judges like, so they won't admit the will.
So estate planning varies from state to state.
It does.
Also. Okay,
It does.
that's something really interesting to know.
Yeah, that does.
Alrighty, well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you on our couch in our living area.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.